Hi everyone, I'm Joe and I'm going to be setting your challenge in our second week of challenges for being a missionary disciple this term. Now, each week we'll have a challenge that's connected to our word of the week. This week's word of the week is missionary discipleship. And when I was thinking about how do we do a missionary discipleship challenge for missionary discipleship, it's like Inception, it's like a circle within a circle. So I thought about, well, what is a missionary disciple? So how can we challenge people to try and be a missionary disciple? And for me, it is about being inspired by Jesus and then trying to inspire others in the same way. So what I mean by that is Jesus shared his love with us and then calls us to share the love with others. But then also there's this next layer about challenging others to share Jesus' love too. Now I'm going to read you a short piece of scripture. It's only a verse and it's from the end of John's Gospel. And it's this. Jesus appeared to the disciples and said to them, "Peace be with you. As the Father sent me, so I am sending you." Now, if those disciples didn't respond to that, then we might not know about Jesus now. We might not be able to know about his love for us and everything like that. But Jesus said to the 11 disciples there, and then they shared the love and challenged other people to go and celebrate the love. And then nearly 2,000 years later, here we are. So there's a couple of ways that we could try and share Jesus' love and then challenge other people to share love. So I'm going to be challenging you to either share messages of love or messages of hope this week. So I'm going to show a couple of ways of doing it. First thing I'm going to do, one way of doing it, is by calling a friend and seeing how they are. And then at the end of the call, challenging them to call somebody else and make sure that they're okay. So I'm going to call my friend Joe, who's the chaplain at Christ the King in Nottingham. Now, we always do a thing when we call each other. It's where we go, "Where's that?" It was funny in about 2003, so we think it's still funny now. Let's see his answer. For those of you at home, 2003 was what was a cool time.
Hello, mate.
What's up? It's so good to catch up with you.
I do, mate, I do.
I'm just wondering because I think it's really important at this time when we're in lockdown, where we might feel a bit isolated, to try and call people and check they're all right. So I want to set you a challenge of calling someone else and sharing and sharing a bit of love with them, and then see if you can get them to challenge somebody, and then challenge them to share it. So it'd be amazing. Who knows? We could get maybe all the way around the world, starting with this one phone call.
Cool, mate, I like it.
Awesome. Catch up with you soon, mate. Take care.
All right, cheers.
Love you.
Mate.
Bye.
Yeah, love you too, bye.
Bye. It could be easy as that. Just have a little chat, see how they are, and then challenge them to challenge somebody else and to share that love that goes all the way around. Another way, if you may be thinking, I really don't like talking on the phone, I'm more of a messaging kind of person. Why not send a message to someone sharing a message of hope? Because at the moment, people might just need to be reminded about how that God is still with us, he still cares for us, he still loves us. So on the screen, hopefully now, should be me sending a message to Mr. Brogan, the head teacher at St. John Horton in Ilkeston. And I'm sending him a message of hope, a little Bible verse, and I'm going to challenge him to share another message of hope with somebody else. And be amazing that with just one phone call or one message, we could start a chain that sends so much love and hope, who knows, maybe even all over the world. So that's your challenge. Share some hope or share some love, and then challenge that person to send it to somebody else. And then they challenge someone, and who knows where it could go. It'd be great to hear all about how you get on Friday in our Friday Night Live. Please do send any messages or information about what you did to share a bit of love and hope and challenge others too. Bye.